William Glasgow is a crypto investor. Like every other investor in the space, William saw crypto assets as an opportunity to overcome the imbalanced, centralized financial markets and make massive profits using crypto assets. In fact, a coworker had introduced William, a struggling waiter, to cryptocurrencies because he was struggling so hard to make ends meet. While William's parents are still alive, they don't earn enough to support their son. When William heard about the Terra blockchain protocol and its governance token, Luna, he believed his financial struggles had come to an end. The new crypto investor ventured into the Luna stable coin farming for its good APY. Unfortunately, he made a terrible rookie mistake. He invested all of his life savings into the crypto asset. This was the money he had previously set aside for his university education. He believed that if the asset's price continued to jump, he would have enough money to sponsor his education and live a good life. All of William's dreams went down the drain last week when Luna and Terra's algorithmic stablecoin, UST, crashed. Luna went to $0 from $116 in a little more than a month. Now our investor has lost all of his life savings and believes the only way out is to take his life. You might think this is a drastic measure, but William has only 3 weeks before he gets kicked out of his apartment. And his dreams of going to the university have been dumped in the drain along with the crypto asset. This is the story of thousands of investors who have just experienced the most terrible week of their lives. From budding millionaires to nobodies, almost in the twinkle of an eye. Reddit forums dedicated to the Terra ecosystem are filled with many stories like William's, with a series of links to helplines like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. So, what happened to the Terra blockchain? Was this a concerted effort to dump the coin by vicious individuals, or was it caused by the giant loophole in the system, which many people have called the team's attention to on social media? We attempt to answer these questions in the video and examine the possibility of recovery for Luna and USD, and by extension, investors like William who have lost all hope. Let's dive right in. But before we do, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Thanks, and enjoy the video. With the increasing popularity and massive increase in prices of certain crypto assets, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, many other protocols have attempted to create similar decentralized projects with the hope they would one day attain the levels or even surpass both digital assets. However, thousands of these projects have inherent weaknesses that can easily be exploited. Apparently, so did the Terra blockchain protocol. The platform became increasingly more popular this year, especially because it continued to go higher amidst a general crash in the overall cryptocurrency market. For example, when Russia first invaded Ukraine in February, Bitcoin and other top cryptocurrencies dipped to multi-week lows, but Luna did not. Instead, it continued its upward momentum until it hit an all-time high in early April. So a lot of investors like William saw Luna as a project with a lot of potentials. However, last Saturday, Terra's algorithmic stablecoin lost its peg to the US dollar and brought its sister token Luna down with it. Though we don't have all the facts yet, the pegs seem to have been prompted by a few massive withdrawals from Anchor, a Terra-based decentralized finance protocol that offers high yields to those who deposit USD. There have been rumors that the cryptocurrency platform Gemini, Citadel Securities, and BlackRock caused the crash. However, all three have denied any involvement in the incident. Others believe that a Bitcoin investor had a major short position and wanted to decrease its price significantly. One cryptocurrency wallet had allegedly dumped $350 million worth of USD in an attempt to crash the stable coin below $1 and force the LFG to sell its Bitcoin reserve in order to keep the peg. As a result of the platform's mint and burn mechanism that links both the governance token and the algorithmic stablecoin, many market experts believe that such an end was inevitable. The mechanism allows investors to swap $1 USD for $1 worth of Luna. When this happens, the swap USD is burned. In theory, the process reduces USD supply in circulation and increases the asset's value. This creates an arbitrage opportunity whenever USD falls below $1. When it falls, arbitrageurs swap USD for Luna at the rate of $1 per USD and make a small profit. If many people swap at once, the supply of USD drops and it regains its dollar peg. Conversely, if USD trades above $1, holders can swap and burn $1 worth of Luna for USD. So when Anchor, which was supposed to be a high-interest savings account, started reducing the rates it offered holders for depositing USD, many people no longer saw the use for the algorithmic stablecoin. Between May 6 and 8, USD deposits on Anchor dropped from $14 billion to $11.2 billion. Investors started exiting USD en masse by swapping it for Luna. USD supply tanked while Luna's supply mooned. Several other investors also turned to the stablecoin exchange Curve Finance to exit the stablecoin. With so many investors exiting the stable coin at once, the supply of Luna was being diluted and its price started dropping. As its price was falling, it also meant more and more Luna was needed to hit the $1 mark in exchange for USD. Recall that some investors were turning to Curve Finance to exit USD. That also contributed to the price declines. As investors left Anchor and turned to Curve Finance to exchange their rapidly declining USD for other stablecoin like USDT and USDC, the specific pool that allowed such trades became unbalanced. This was because the USD holders were dumping too many USD in the pool. To correct the anomaly, the pool started offering USD for a discount, with the hope that arbitrageurs would take the bait and reverse their trade to rebalance the pool. But no one took the bait. Curve continued to offer the stable coin at a discount. Anchor was in serious trouble, and the infamous burn and mint mechanism added to the confusion. The chaos heightened to more chaos. Exchanges paused withdrawals of USD, and things just spiraled down from there. On Sunday, USD was only at a $0.02 to peg, but by Tuesday, it was down to only 32 cents. The pressure was too much on Luna, which also fell from $64 on Sunday to $30. By the end of the week, the governance token had crashed to pennies, ruining many investors like William Glasgow. The stable coin has also been below 20 cents for several days now, with no hope of recovery in sight. The Luna Foundation Guard, one of the corporations behind the blockchain protocol, attempted to use its massive Bitcoin reserve to save the tokens, but that put an intense sell pressure on Bitcoin and negatively impacted its price. As a result, the LFG could not obtain a significant amount of the USD required to restore their peg, posing additional risks to what was already on the ground. Will Luna and USD ever recover from the collapse? The chances of that happening are very slim, especially after leading cryptocurrency exchange. Binance announced that it was delisting both crypto assets. However, the LFG said it is raising over $1 billion to support the tokens. If the support is enough, maybe, just maybe, the team will be able to pull off a miracle. Here is Do Kwon's latest message to investors and the rest of the Luna community. I've spent the last few days on the phone calling Terra community members, builders, community members, employees, friends, and family who have been devastated by USD depegging. I am heartbroken about my invention's pain on all of you. I still believe that decentralized economies deserve decentralized money, but it is clear that USD in its current form will not be that money. Neither I nor any institutions that I am affiliated with profit in any way from this incident. I sold no Luna nor USD during the crisis. We are currently working on documenting the use of the LFG Bitcoin reserves during the depegging event. Please be patient with us as our teams are juggling multiple tasks at the same time. What we should look to preserve now is the community and developers that make Terra's block space valuable. I'm sure our community will form consensus around the best path forward for itself and find a way to rise again. Are you a Luna or USD investor? How has the crash affected your plans, and how do you plan to move ahead? Please share your comments in the comments section below. You just might be saving a life. Also, if your story is like William's, please know that suicide is never your last resort. Seek help from colleagues, friends, and family members until you are strong enough to pick up where you left off. To all our viewers and subscribers, always remember that the cryptocurrency market is highly volatile. As such, you should only put in what you can afford. Till our next video, stay safe and stay savvy.